One of the most amazing inventions of AI is the robot ant, which was mainly conceptualized by the American electrical engineer named James McLurkin, who used to work at the MIT Computer Science and Artificial Intelligence Laboratory. The robot has a lot of different features which made it famous and popular among people within very little time. The robot is around 2 millimeters long and is about the size of the world's smallest ants. It can travel a distance twice its length within a second. Ant robots are basically swarm robots and can perform numerous functions at once. In today's video, we are going to discuss the terrifying robot ants that will blow your mind. Ants are genius insects and can coordinate and connect with each other in a very organized manner. Although each ant has the freedom of making its own decision, it still does whatever is required to complete a particular task. Ants have amazing problem-solving skills and can work together to solve even the hardest and the most difficult to solve issues. Scientists very keenly observed the ants and got extremely impressed by their skills and capabilities and had to build a robot that would exactly mimic the insect. Although it was a bit challenging for the Festo engineers to turn this amazingly genius insect into a robot, they still managed to do so after a lot of research work and great analysis. They observed every single detail of the ants, from their movement to their body physique and mechanism, and made mathematical models and 3D prints of the collected data. They even imitated the behavior of the ants using a complex control algorithm. The main goal of the Festo scientists was not just to build any ordinary robot, but it was to introduce such technology in these robots which could help them coordinate well with each other and make autonomous decisions as well. This technology would help these bionic ants to react with more flexibility to any sort of conditions and problems. Scientists built the robot in such a way that it could perform every task just like a real ant. It was fully inspired by a real ant. The engineers integrated all the necessary functions of an artificial ant into the small body of the robot. They even managed to dedicate a small area to rechargeable batteries and made room for eyes in the head of the ant as well. The efficient design of the bionic ant was made possible by 3D printing. Otherwise, it would have been pretty hard to imitate. The legs of the ant are made using 3 piezo-bending transducers, which are situated at each leg. These transducers are coated with piezo ceramics and are able to deflect by 1.5 millimeters in both directions, depending on the electrical controls. This deflection, however, is not enough to make an ant walk, and to help with this problem, the technicians used an elastic hinge, which helped increase the ant's step length to more than 10 millimeters. The piezo elements used in this robot have numerous benefits and can work with very little energy easily. The movements of the ant are much more difficult to mimic than most of the other insects, which is why the scientists did face a few complications in imitating the exact movements of the insect. To bring perfection to the movement of the robot, the engineers programmed the motion sequence of the ant and tested it on a computer. The ant had 6 legs in total and moved very smoothly on the computer, and so the technicians decided to test it on the real model. After gaining success with the movement of the ant, the engineers worked on other aspects of the ant. They even placed a camera in the ant, which enabled the ant to see. The bot also has electrical sensors, which allow it to move around easily. The 3D imide process is used in the production of this ant bot. These 3D imides are basically conductive tracks that are printed directly onto the body of the bionic ants. The robotic ant also has the ability to exchange information wirelessly in order to complete a task just like the real ants. These robots are a genius invention with different technologies, aka the imide electronics and piezo elements used in their making. These outstanding inventions of AI can prove to be very useful in every field in the near future. Well, that's it from us today. What do you think of this new terrific robot? Does this genius invention actually blow your mind? Let us know your thoughts regarding this crazy robot in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe to our channel for more future content related to robots and AI. See you guys in the next